welcome to Hashtag Shout. Yes, C13 here. I am.
Whoa!
Who's this bloke?
That's my line!
Excuse me,
Dan.
Steve Jones 313,
Dan.
producer of the show.
No. Steve John 313's dead and training with King Kai.
No, I'm not.
We said that last week.
Sorry, we reported.
Just because you report it doesn't mean it's
We
real.
brought something back last week. It was called Headlines and News. So we brought it back and we kind of reported that as fact.
So basically, you're reporting stuff which isn't real. Who do you think you are, Ryan Clark?
No, Fox.
Yes, actually.
We think we're Fox News.
Oh, right. No, I'm not dead. I haven't betrayed the King Kai. I was away for 2 weeks in Stamford, Connecticut, talking to Vince McMahon in regards to hashtag Total Blackout and how much of an idiot he is.
Anyway, I'm the Geek King.
I am the Lone Walker One.
And I'm the producer, Steve Jones 313, who is back, and you guys have sold my seat on eBay, haven't you?
Yes. We need the money, man.
You sold
we need it.
And how much did you get for my seat on eBay?
I have the pack with heaters.
You traded my seat for fajitas.
Yes.
I liked my seat.
We like fajitas.
Boom.
Well, welcome to Hashtag Shout.
And of course, I'm the man so geek that in the 80s, Frank Miller rebirthed my whole entire story and gave me dynamic style. In the 90s, Jim Lee and Chris Claremont brought me into the best-selling world. And now, Brian Michael Bendis is doing something that nobody else can do, and is teaming me up with the Avengers and the X-Men. I am the Geek King. Go ahead.
Yo, so basically, a lot of catch-up on here, and more importantly, today is the quiz, and the second ever time.
And there's a reason we had a guest on today.
And well, hang on, stop. I'm not a guest, I own half of the show.
Right.
And I'm the producer.
Okay.
Allow me to remind you, me, producer, him, executive producer, you, pleb.
Pleb.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Just because people listen for the sound of your Barry White-esque voice.
Hello, ladies.
Anyway, the fact is, I've been away.
Yep.
The truth of the matter is I didn't really have a voice.
Yeah.
I was unwell.
As you may have been able to tell, he's got that back.
Yes, much to the delight of all my fans. All one of them. My reflection, sadly. But still.
I was thinking of your fiance. Or even does she not like the sound of your voice?
Well, she doesn't listen to my show.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't listen?
She probably doesn't.
You at least listen for me and the Lone Walker One.
Eh.
We're hilarious.
Yeah.
You are okay when not scripted.
Yes, we have established that. But anyway, speaking of shows, you may notice that, well, hang on, there's a lot of past episodes still being uploaded in the space of like a week.
That's because the doctor went to the bathroom.
No, the real reason is my PC's been fucked. I kept thinking that I should fix. Do you want to go get a drink, little one?
No, I want to go trade with King Kai, so I'm just going to keep it.
Alright. But anyway, we were able to record the episodes. The episodes are fine on my PC, but they wouldn't get uploaded. I couldn't save the files. I kept thinking I'd fix the problem by reinstalling programs. Turns out that my drivers were out of date, so I kept getting the blue screen of death.
You got some new chauffeurs.
So I've been installing new drivers. PC is now fixed. So
Political correctness went mad.
So basically, the episodes will be coming to you ASAP.
It's probably rather quickly as well, because I was imagining it's going to be quicker than like The Flash.
As soon as posted.
Yes, so basically.
Can't come any quicker than someone, you know.
Yeah, so...
Any quicker, it's not a big deal. It happens to a lot of people, but a lot of...
It's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal!
I knew it!
I knew I wasn't crazy.
So anyway, that is all I've got to say about that. Yes, I'm back. I'm sorry to disappoint.
All I've got to say is cabbage, flower, spray, computer, wall, desk, Bob, Jimmy, dog, cat, unicorn, and my personal favourite, bubble.
But there.
No.
That sounds like a list of clues to a sporcle answer.
It is itself the sporcle.
Oh.
So guys,
Speaking of sporcles,
obviously, guys, I haven't written a script
Yes.
because I've been away.
We don't do scripts anymore.
No.
We ad-lib it.
Yeah, I love everything, even the intros.
Yeah, the intros, the
I could tell.
tweets of the week.
I only joke.
Yeah, of course.
So what's happening then? Because obviously I know we've got the quiz today. So guys, why don't you tell me what's happening?
The quiz.
Anything else?
The quiz.
I think I have a tweet of the week.
Okay. So
I might have one. Let me have a quick look.
okay. So
This is what we like to call this part of the show. This is dead air.
Maybe I should find some public domain music to put on here.
Yeah, you can do if you want. It's really up to you.
I'll put some public domain music on here.
Yeah, these are some kicking funky jams, man.
Oh yeah, man. I know what I'm doing.
I prefer a swinging, jazzy marmalade, to be honest.
I don't like jazzy marmalade. It makes my toast taste fizzy.
What kind of Maltese churches have you been in recently?
What kind of what?
Maltese churches.
Maltese churches.
I knew I had one.
Maltese churches.
Yes, that one time we went to Malta.
Look, I thought it was a church. I had a cross outside. It said Santo de Christi or whatever. How was I supposed to know it was a brothel full of whores?
Because Santo de Christi, as you should know, means we service.
I don't speak Spanish.
Neither do I. Let's make that up.
You know what
I have a tweet of the week.
Tweets of the week!
Oh yeah, I knew there was something missing last time.
Yes, but for you it would have been Tweet of the week!
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. From @Grace Helbig.
How big?
Helbig.
Ah.
She said, she tweeted yesterday, overheard teens talking about getting so high they couldn't walk. I shouted one time your mom got so pregnant she couldn't abort.
And that was Tweets of the week!
I don't know. I guess I could fill some space up before we go into a quiz.
I'll delete that last one.
So movie knows. Yeah, movie knows. It's been all but confirmed by both Disney, Star Wars, and the director himself that Matthew Vaughn, who directed Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class, and I believe a bunch of other films as well, is to direct episode 7. Episode 7. I was remembering which one he actually was doing. Yeah, I was just remembering which one he was doing when he was to do the third sequel, the first one. It's going to be episode 7. I believe it could be a pretty cool choice. It was actually dropped in by Jason Fleming, who was a friend of his, who said he's done 12 or so films with him.
Well, I haven't
and turned around and goes, I guess we could probably do something with Star Wars, acting as if everyone knew, and then realised that the press didn't know. And he went, oops. So yeah, it should be pretty good thing.
I haven't seen Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
So I don't know how good or bad a movie that is. I
It's
think
pretty Kick-Ass.
mind you, the same people said that was awesome. Said that Scott Pilgrim was awesome, and I hate that movie. So
it depends. I mean, Scott Pilgrim is a completely different film to Kick-Ass.
Which is good, because obviously I haven't seen Kick-Ass, so I don't know the humour. But I do look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
On
top of that, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. JGL.
Robin.
Well, John Blake.
Yeah.
Robin John Blake.
Yeah, Nightwing.
Nightwing, whatever you want to call him. Of the Dark Knight, Third Rock from the Sun, 50-50, 500 Days of Summer.
Timothy.
And, of course, most frequently and most recently of Looper and The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Remember, we have nominees to come for more of the #Shout
Indeed.
awards, which, of course, he is nominated for Best Actor.
Indeed.
Is rumoured to be the new Batman.
Yes!
In the Justice League film.
It would make sense chronology.
Would make sense.
Speaking.
And has sparked big rumours that at the end of Man of Steel, the Superman movie that comes out next year, we will see a hint or a little teaser towards the Justice League film. So there's that. Trying to think of anything else that's happened.
Here's a news, but I have a question. What if all of the shop Santas are just collecting data on what will sell well during the Christmas period?
We didn't think that's what they did anyway.
I
thought they were just a bunch of peeps desperate for money. Because I'd like to be a Santa Claus.
Yeah. The Hobbit comes out in a couple of weeks.
Ooh!
Can't wait for that.
Yes, and of course, a bunch of other stuff is awesome.
Les Mis is out now.
Yes! Do you hear the people? Gotta stop there, otherwise I'll owe money.
Or we'll be out soon anyway.
Yeah, stop there, otherwise I'll owe people money.
James Cameron's announced that he'll begin filming Avatar 2 next year.
Oh, yes. Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah, no, Avatar.
No. So I know Avatar, they're doing an Avatar Last Airbender sequel. And Trouble has kind of kicked off about this.
Because it was shit.
Yes.
And what happens? You give M. Night Shyamalan another chance to make a shitty film.
It can only end well. I mean that with all the...
X-Men news. The X-Men Days of Future Past, the sequel to X-Men Future, First Class, sorry.
Yes.
Has been announced by the director Bryan Singer, who directed X-Men 1 and 2.
Yes.
By way of tweet.
Yes.
That.
Yes.
Jennifer Lawrence, who played Mystique.
Yes.
James McAvoy, who played young Xavier.
Yes.
Michael Fassbender, who played young Magneto.
Yes.
And Nicholas Hoult, who played Beast.
Yes.
Will all be returning for the next film.
Yes, and there's some other news, isn't there?
As will
Yes.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah!
And Ian McKellen.
Yes!
Of course, Sir Ian McKellen. Of course, who both will be reprising their role as Xavier and Magneto, respectively.
Oh yeah, come on! I like that. Yeah! Two damn good actors reprising damn good roles. Awesome. You'll sit through the entire movie just to get that bit and go, well, you actually did something good.
Lenny Kravitz will play Marvin Gaye in a new biopic film.
Okay.
There's a synopsis revealed for Star Trek Into Darkness, the sequel to Star Trek by J.J. Abrams.
I really should watch the first Star Trek movie.
In which it says, when the crew of the Enterprise is called back home, they find an unstoppable force of terror from within their own organization has detonated the fleet and everything it stands for, leaving our world in a state of crisis. With a personal score to settle, Captain Kirk leads a manhunt to a war-zone world to capture a one-man weapon of mass destruction. As our heroes are propelled into an epic chess game of life and death, love will be challenged, friendships will be torn apart, and sacrifices must be made for the only family Kirk has left, his crew.
See, the problem is, I was always, and because I am a bit of a Trekkie, and I was always a fan of the Next Generation and the Deep Space Nine. I never, ever, ever liked Captain Kirk. So I was really put off with the idea of going to see, because I've seen the Star Trek Next Generation movies, and I love them. With the exception of Nemesis, which I thought was just an entirely pointless, horrible movie. And they killed Data, so fuck you all, and the dead with spoons. You know, you do not kill Data. You do not kill Data.
Yes.
Unless you're doing a full description of recovery.
Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you.
And
I'm on a show.
And of course,
and I'm your brother.
Yes, let's not forget about that part. And of course, well, when it comes to Star Trek one, I've heard good things about the new one. I'm not a Trekkie at all.
Well, that's the thing about this movie, isn't it? It's
I have heard that this one appeals to me because it looks very action oriented, and you know, Shatner's not doing his best to try and be isn't hamming it up and then saying years later he did it for comedy like Adam West did in Batman, where Adam West knew he was doing it for comedy.
Yeah,
he's always said that from the beginning.
Well, the thing is, the problem for me, right? Star Trek was all about. It was supposed to be more about philosophy than anything. Yeah. Star Trek was always supposed to be about the philosophical dilemmas that we find ourselves in, especially when dealing with multiculturalism. So, like, they really explored that Next Generation with Picard, played by Patrick Stewart. You'd have to find ways to deal with different races, and obviously Deep Space Nine took it further. Then Voyager came along, copied Lost in Space, but with a philosophical message. But the movie just seems to be more like, look at all these cool things we can do, these effects. We've got some great actors in, apparently, you know. But it's like it's supposed to be more about philosophy. That's what's
it's an origin.
That's why
it's one
of the problems why I have when people confuse Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Wars wasn't more about philosophy; it was more about just great storytelling.
Space opera.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Whereas Star Trek was more about Gene Roddenberry himself. It's more about philosophy. So I don't know. I am going to see a Star Trek movie at some point. where it's at my best convenience. But I'm really nervous that I'm just going to walk away going, they missed the point.
We don't watch it. Just watch it on Channel 4. So.
Yeah, no, that's how I'm going to watch it at my earliest convenience.
Yeah.
But it's a case of I hope I can.
It's been out for a few years now, so.
I hope I can go. You know, actually, that was an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of hardcore Trekkies who are like, "Oh my god," but I don't rely.
Actually, I heard a lot of hardcore Trekkies. We're going. It's really good. We had we thought it was gonna be really bad, and then it was like, wow, it's amazing.
Well, I suppose that's what you're hearing.
Yeah.
So, I'll find out when I watch it myself.
So that's a little bit of movie news I brought.
Yeah.
Comic news, I haven't got anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm out of the loop a little bit, but I'll get back.
Just a little bit, but we'll get there. Don't you worry. So I guess we might as well just cut to the point.
I guess it's time. It's time
To play the game.
That game would be
The quiz.
the quiz, indeed. Now, with that said, for me, you're reigning and defending. Hashtag shout and hashtag Toto Markout quiz champion. 2 belts. 2 years. How does I do that?
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
I am, of course, defending my championship today
Yes.
against the boss, Steve Jones. 3-1-3.
Now, of course, this is only the second time you and I have ever done quiz battle,
Yes,
and we've never done it on Total Markouts.
although it's scheduled.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so the second time, and you destroyed me.
Yes.
So this time, hopefully, I'll do a bit better.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I've
But-
never actually won one of these quizzes.
But with that said,
Yes.
it is now time to hand you over to our Quizmaster General.
Should I do it in my movie game voice?
Go.
And now, our quizmaster for the evening,
Quizmaster General.
the Quizmaster General, the Lone Walker One, Adam Caulfield.
Good evening, hello everybody. I am the Low Walker One from Caulfield. I am your Quiz Master General for this week's quiz. Now,
We actually had an audience. Did you hear them cheer?
Yes, I did.
They didn't cheer for us.
now that
Chip to me.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I would like to welcome you all to the hashtag Shout Quiz, where our reigning and defending hashtag champion Dan the Geek King Adamson and the best in the world at every quiz he does, and of course the number one contender,
I like that.
the number one contender, the perfect storm, though not quite as much as the hair as he'd like. Steve Jones, 3-1-3.
And the 3 is not silent. So yes.
Indeed. Okay. Now, first off, as we know, there are going to be buzzer rounds. So, Stephen, would you like to demonstrate your buzzer first? Okay. So your buzzer. And Dan,
Boom!
indeed. Once again, please.
Boom!
Good.
Try to do it at the same time.
Boom!
3, 2, 1.
Boom!
No, after 1. 3, 2, 1.
Boom!
At the same time, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Boom!
There you go.
Can't hear you.
I'm closer to him.
Too
Okay.
right.
Now, are we ready to just delve right into the beginning of the quiz?
Boom! Yes.
I don't think that's an extra point.
How did you know? You're not pointing.
Can I change mine? What was it? Because it's not going to be as quick as this.
Okay, then. Of course you can.
Are you ready?
Woo!
That'll do. Once again, please.
Woo!
Okay, then. Right then. Well, the first round is the buzzer round.
Okay. So, right, how does the buzzer round work?
The buzzer round works as such. I will read out the question. The first person to get the buzz,
Yeah.
yes, will get to answer. A correct answer is worth 1 point each.
Right.
Now then, both of you stop rubbing different parts of your anatomy.
He was rubbing his belt.
Yeah, I was talking about belt. My championship belt.
I was rubbing
No, it's a championship title.
it. Okay, McMahon.
Punk.
Just get on with
As I was... Are we ready to begin the quiz?
What? Okay, so,
it. Is it general knowledge? Is it...
It's general knowledge.
and what happens if you get an answer wrong? Does Al
Get
have
an
a chance to answer?
If you get an answer wrong, I will pass it on to the next man. If he gets it wrong, then I will do a merry jig.
In other words, you'll reveal the answer.
No, I'll do Mary Jig. Then I'll reveal the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I end up seeing the answers when you move your laptop to Jig?
Then, sir, you will be disqualified.
How would you know I've seen them though?
Because you will tell me, because you are a good boy.
Woo!
Now then, are we ready to
Yes.
begin? Now, what is the most commonly misspelled word in the English language?
Misspelled.
Incorrect.
And.
Incorrect. There.
Oh.
Number 2. Who invented the word assassination?
Woo! Shakespeare.
Correct. Imundo.
He invented everything.
Question 3. What do koala bears, polecats, and prairie dogs have in common?
Woo!
Yes?
They're not the animal, they're in the name.
Indeed they aren't.
Koala bear's not a bear.
Question 4. What is wrong with this Star Trek quote? Beam me up, Scotty.
Woo! It was never mentioned ever in the Star Trek series.
Correct. It should read Beam me up, Mr. Scott. Question 5. What breed of dog is the only dog who can be used as admissible evidence in American courts?
Boom!
Yes?
A retriever.
Incorrect.
Woo!
Yes?
Didn't have to buzz there either. Is it Dalmatian?
No, it is not.
Was it?
And Mary Jane is going to
And what was the answer?
A bloodhound.
Oh.
Question 6. What connects all the names of the continents?
Boom!
Yes?
You have an A in it. You don't. But
No, what I'm looking for. No. Yes?
They're all from Greek.
No.
What?
They all begin with the same letter they end with.
Oh. They're
Question,
the original names.
Question 7. What connects fire escapes, bulletproof vests, laser printers, and windscreen wipers?
boom!
Yes.
Health and safety.
Incorrect.
Thank you, pardon.
They're made of the same basic elements.
No, they were all invented by women. Question 8.
Knows how it's all about escaping.
Question 8.
Men just want to die as quickly and as hard as we can.
Who are said to be the Holy Trinity of comedy?
Is it 3 separate persons?
3 separate persons, yes.
The Holy Trinity of comedy. Woo!
Yes?
Colin Hicks and Colin Hicks and I'm trying to remember his name. Cosby.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Dan?
That's a good question. That Trinity of comedy.
Hicks, Colin, and Richard Pryor.
2 out of 3. Richard Pryor, Lenny Bruce, and George Carlin. Question 9. What is the only food that doesn't go off?
Pardon?
What is the only food that doesn't go off?
Boom!
Yes?
Beer.
Incorrect.
Nuts.
Incorrect. What? Honey.
These nuts right here.
What is the
Oh,
most
chicken
common fear above death?
Woo!
Yes?
Fear.
Incorrect.
Spiders.
Correct. Circle gets a square. Question 11. In total, how many careers has Barbie had? This is multiple choice. A 60, B 80, or C 100?
Boom!
Yeah.
100.
Incorrect.
A.
Incorrect. 80.
Alright.
Roughly, what does the opening song to The Lion King translate to?
Boom!
Yes?
There's a lion over
Yeah, it's a lion, I'll give you that.
there.
At the end of the general knowledge round, Stephen, you are on 3. Dan, you are on 2. Now then, Dan,
General fucking knowledge, my arse.
now we move on.
That was general knowledge.
And now we move on to the specialised rounds. Now, Dan, as our reigning defending champion, you get to choose if you go now or if you go last.
For last.
You go last,
Always,
Stephen.
always finish second.
Now, Stephen. Please, Stephen, state your name.
My real name?
Your real name.
My Bridget?
Lord Reverend Stephen Eric Martin in brackets Caulfield.
Your
The
occupation.
first.
Your occupation.
Producer, scriptwriter, published author, philosopher, and hat wearer.
Okay, and your favourite word.
Bastard. Or idiots.
Now, Stephen, what is your specialised subject?
Les Miserables musical.
Yay!
Okay, now then, Stephen, here's how this round will work. If Stephen can do one of three things. He can either answer and get it right, get a point.
Yeah.
We'll get it
He
wrong.
can answer, get it wrong, and I will ask Dan the question in afterwards.
Yep.
Or he can pass and come to it at the end.
Okay.
Now, Stephen,
Yes.
are you ready?
I am ready, good sir.
Question 1.
Yes.
What is the name of the song in which the courtesans tease and blame Fantine?
Let's have a look. Pass.
Okay. Within the aforementioned song, what does Valjean say the factory isn't?
Not a circus.
Correct. What position does Valjean hold before setting upon his quest?
Setting upon his second quest.
Yes.
He's the mayor of the town.
Correct. What does Valjean rescue a citizen from, saving him from death?
A fallen horse and carriage.
Correct. Another card. Question 5. How long have Valjean spent on the run?
20.
Incorrect. Who, in the 10th anniversary, played adult Cosette?
Don't know that one, so no.
Uh,
Not a pass.
Okay.
Super correct.
In the song Who Am I, Valjean says his name is but at something. What was the but?
His name was nothing more than something.
His
Let's
name-
say something.
Yes.
Just throw it out there. I ain't got a fucking clue, mate.
Nothing but a memory?
Incorrect.
Right.
Question 8.
Fuck, I know what it is now.
Who does Fantine dream of as she dies?
Her child.
Correct, Cosette.
For that, no?
Question 9. What sarcastic phrase does Javert use to describe Valjean at the beginning of Javert's suicide?
The Man of Mercy.
Yes, the man of mercy coming in, talk of justice.
Yeah. The Man of Mercy comes again and he talks of justice.
Question 10. What was the prison number given to Jean Valjean?
24601.
Correct. Question 11.
It's also the number they use for Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons as a nod to it.
Correct. Question 11. What, according to the song list, is the last song before the finale in Les Miserables?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables, the same fucking thing. I'm the quizmaster here.
Quizmaster General. I reckon I should correct you on that. So what was the song before the finale?
Yes, the final song before the finale.
Wedding Party?
Incorrect. Beggars at the Feast.
Which is the wedding party, but I got it wrong. Fuck.
Would you have known it?
No, but still, dude.
I'm sorry. Question 10. 12, sorry.
Right, so last question before the what I passed on.
The last, yes. What technical difficulty occurs during the song Castles in the Cloud?
Balloon pops. Or something drops.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Okay, Stephen, the one you passed on.
What was the name of the song where they're mocking
Yes.
Cosette? 14. Let's have a look. No, I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
So,
Dan, question 1. What is the name of the song which the courtesans tease and blame Fantine?
you get this. I'll give you the money myself.
Les Mis.
Incorrect.
What was it?
At the end of the day. How long had Valjean spent on the run?
10 year.
Correct.
Boom.
Boom.
Who, in the 10th anniversary, played adult Cosette?
Keira Knightley.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Judy Kuhn.
Who?
Judy Kuhn.
shut up. Kieran Knightley's a better answer.
In the song Who Am I, Valjean says his name is but a something. What was this but?
And Neil.
But an alibi.
Incorrect. Yeah, but an alibi.
Aye.
Close enough.
Question 12. What technical difficulty occurs during the song Castles in the Cloud in the 10th anniversary performance?
The lights cannot.
Correct, the stage light explodes.
Oh, was the stage light explode?
Yes. So,
Wasn't that loud?
Dan?
Fucking hell, nice work.
Stephen?
Yeah.
At the end of your specialised round, you are on 11. Dan, you are on 4.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, please state your full name.
The Geek _ King.
Please state your occupation.
Blogger, social miscreant, Geek King,
Champion.
champion, nasty nerd, maniacal mark, extreme enthusiast, patron saint of the socially awkward.
Your favourite word.
Boom! Bitches.
And your specialised subject.
The X-Men graphic novel, The Messiah Complex, which I haven't read in about a year.
It's on the line now. Just go get it.
Okay, Dan? Are you ready for this round?
I guess so.
Let's begin. Complete this quote from Messiah Complex, and do it respectfully. He died in...
Hero.
Incorrect. Question 2. Name 3 of the writers noted in the Messiah Complex graphic novel.
Fuck. I think we need to ask WrestleMania questions. You ask how much money they fucking buy.
How much money did they buy? I don't know. How much money do you buy?
Writers. Pass.
So I'm highlighting them different colours and colour coordinated. At the beginning of Messiah Complex, where is the blackbird crossing into?
Alaska.
Correct. What type of corpse was found within the wreckage of the battle at the beginning of the novel?
It was a. It was Oh fuck! Yeah, what's it? It was like a burnt. Yeah, a burnt mutant.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I would have accepted either that one or Purifiers.
Purifies it.
What is the name of the town where the first battle takes place?
Northbridge.
Incorrect. What logo is on the umbrella of Layla Miller?
Hello Kitty.
Correct. What name does Forge give to his time machine?
No, pass.
So you know about colour coordinated because I'm organised. Question 8. How did Logan get into the hospital to confront Vogue?
He stepped in front of an ambulance.
Correct, he allowed an ambulance to hit him. Question 9. How many student friends are the Purifiers said to have killed?
$147.
Incorrect. Finish this quote. We are here for Rogue and the baby. Only question is...
How many of you need to get hurt before so we can get them?
Yeah, how many usually have to die before we get them? Correct. Question 11. Who is it who stabs Hellion through the back?
Lady Deathstrike.
Correct. Finish this character's name. Predator.
X.
Correct. I'm just going to mark that down, the score you already have.
You answered only one time, you.
Question 2. The one you passed on.
Yes.
Name 3 of the writers noted in the Messiah Complex graphic novel. I will take any 3. Is it any 2, sorry.
I'm trying to think who wrote New X-Men. Was it Bendis?
No.
Vaughn?
No.
Gillian. Gillion.
No.
No.
Okay. I will now mark that as one for Stephen. Stephen, have fun with that question. Question 7. What name does Forge give to his time machine?
Knowing Forge is a reference to something. Knowing the X-Men, it's going to be something quasi-geeky as well. Does he call it a DeLorean?
No.
No, he jokes about calling it DeLorean.
Yeah.
Okay then, Stephen,
Yes.
this is your chance to steal.
Yeah.
Complete this quote. And do it respectfully. He died on...
As in A-N.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote. An X-Man.
Correct.
I knew that one.
Name 3 of the writers noted in the Messiah Complex graphic novel.
Huey, Jimmy, and Louie.
Incorrect. Question
Who
5.
are
They're the Ducks. Oh,
Okay, no, right there. Ed Brubaker, Peter David, Craig Kyle, Chris Yoist, and Mike Carey.
they? Yoist and fucking Brubaker.
Question 5. What is the name of the town where the first battle takes place?
Northwind.
Incorrect.
What was it?
Cooperstown.
Oh.
Question 7. What name does Forge give to his time machine?
Temporal Displacement Unit.
Incorrect. Chronal Tracer.
Fair enough.
Question 9. How many student friends?
5.
Incorrect.
How many?
45.
45.
You scored 1 point, Stephen. At the end of that round, Stephen, you were on 12. Dan, you were on 11.
Okay.
Now then, we move on.
So basically, I'm still 1 point ahead, so that quiz, that part accomplished nothing!
We now move on to General Knowledge 2. Revenge of the General Knowledge.
Bum, 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 bum.
This is once again a buzz round. Let us please test if they
Woo!
Dan?
Boom.
Woo!
Okay. And we begin now. Who'd, according to Duran Duran, dance along the sand?
Boom.
Yes?
Girls in Rio.
Rio, so yes, you may have that. Question 2. What was the last album that the Beatles recorded together?
Boom.
Yep.
Who gives a fuck?
Incorrect.
Yellow Submarine.
Incorrect. Question 3. In which
Whoa,
country...
what was it then?
What was it?
Abbey Road.
Right.
What's that we wanted?
In which country was golf first played?
Woo!
Yep.
Scotland.
Correctamundo.
Dude!
Totally. Who created Jeeves and Wooster?
Woo!
Yes?
That would be Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie.
Incorrect.
Ah, shit.
Reeves and Mortimer.
Incorrect. P.G. Woodhouse.
Who?
He was the man who originally wrote the characters of Jeeves and Wooster. In which country did King Zog rule?
So say that again?
In which country did King Zog rule?
Boom.
Yes?
China.
Incorrect.
King Zog.
Yes. Z-O-G.
I kept thinking Zod. I was thinking the CS of Massachusetts. Was it Scotland?
Incorrect. Albania. What colour is Spock's blood?
Boom.
Yes?
Black.
Incorrect.
Green.
Correct. What is given on the 4th day of Christmas?
Woo!
Yes?
4 calling birds.
Correct.
My head was going in
What?
reverse.
What is pagonophobia the fear of?
Woo!
Yep.
Beards.
Correct.
What
What is the name of the bar in Casablanca?
Boom.
Yes?
Rick's.
Correct.
Woo.
Question 10. How did Alfred Noble make his regular income?
Boom.
Yep.
Spoke crack on the corner.
Incorrect.
Teacher.
Incorrect.
What was he?
He made and sold dynamite.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because who the fuck is Alfred Noble?
The man who invented dynamite.
The man who invented the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, and he also invented dynamite.
Eric Arthur Blair was the real name of which famous author?
Was the name.
Boom.
Yep.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Incorrect.
Eric Arthur Blair. Is that Arthur Conan Doyle?
Incorrect. George Orwell. Question 12. Which German word means lightning war? Which was used in World War II.
Boom.
Yep.
Blitzkrieg.
Correct. At the end of that round, Stephen, you're on 16, and Dan, you're on 14. And now we go to the Funkasaurus of the quiz world, the Hulk Hogan, or indeed the Sting, the gimmick round.
See what you did there?
Now, since I'm the quiz master general,
Yes.
I made this quiz something that we would all know, and that would be gimmicky to me.
Oh, yeah.
This is the George Carlin round.
Oh.
I'm going to read out a list of quotes, and you two have to complete them.
I'm fucked.
There are 12.
Yeah, it's happy bells.
I'm waiting for the same.
There are 12.
Here we go.
Okay?
Is it buzzing?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. I don't have pet peeves. I have.
Woo!
Yes.
Major psychotic fucking hatreds.
Correct. I almost gave Dan the point there.
that'd be horrible. I give all the points to Dan. Yes, it was actually a topsy-turvy round, right? Because you got right. Your opponent got the point.
That's
No!
I'll remember that for next time. Question 2.
Oh no.
Think of how stupid the average person is and realise half of them are
Woo, stupider than that.
correct. Question 3. Swimming is not a sport. Swimming is a
Woo! Survival instinct.
incorrect.
Fuck.
Although you may get half a point if you plug my laptop in.
I was, but and Dan's closer. And I can't lean that way because I'd have to be able to see the laptop do that. So could you possibly plug that in?
But yes, Dan, you have a chance to steal.
With half a point.
Oh,
Swimming's not a sport. Was it the full quote? Swimming's not a sport. Is that what it is?
Swimming is not a sport. Swimming is a
Right.
exercise.
incorrect. A way to keep from drowning. That's just common sense.
Ah.
Question 4. A house is just a place to.
Woo!
Yep.
Keep your stuff.
Full quote is
Store the shit you've had over your life.
incorrect. Stephen, can you complete the full quote?
Keep your stuff so you can go and get more stuff.
While you go out and get more stuff.
Was he given that or what?
Question
I don't
5.
know.
Was he given that?
Yes. Have you ever noticed that there?
No, I fucking haven't.
Are 4 lights! Or you Star Trek guys will get that one.
Incorrect.
What was? I wasn't actually being serious there.
Have you ever noticed that there? By the way, there in this context is THEIR.
So, in belonging.
So not as in a person.
Yeah, something belonging to a person.
Yeah, but as in as in a
Have you
group
ever
of
noticed?
people.
Yeah, have you ever noticed there?
A bunch of fucking morons.
Incorrect.
What's the quote then?
Have you ever noticed that their stuff is crap and your crap is stuff?
Alright.
Question 6. I want to live. I don't want to die. That's the whole meaning of life. Bit after that, please.
I thought that was the full quote.
Sucker.
No.
I didn't buzz, I think you're fine.
I don't think
Not
anyone
even
has.
close to the last few rounds.
I buzzed for the first, and second, and potentially the third.
I knew this wasn't the first one you buzzed for.
Um,
Like this question.
You have any clue, dude? Because I don't.
boom.
Yep.
Unless you're already dead.
I would love it if that was the answer. What was it?
Not dying. I figured that stuff out by myself in the 3rd grade.
Alright.
Question 12. No one knows what's next, but
Steve Jones 313 has won the quiz championship.
no.
Does that mean he's one? So what was that one?
No one knows what's next.
But
We'll have fun guessing.
no, everyone else does it. The very existence of flamethrowers proves that sometime, somewhere, someone said to themselves,
I want to burn the shit out of that person all the way over there. Not close enough,
no,
basically.
not close enough, mate.
I know it's all like that, Dan. I know for a fact it is. I just don't know the words. Fuck, it's what I was supposed to repeat.
I want to set that person alight over there.
No. I want to set those people over there on fire, but I'm just not close enough to get the job done.
Wanks and Dixon's bullets.
Next one. The reason I talk to myself is because...
Boom.
Yes?
Everyone else is a fucking idiot.
No.
It's George Carlin. Is that what you would say?
Yeah.
I wish to have an intelligent conversation.
No. I'm the only one whose answers I accept.
That's the line I use to everyone else says. I talk to myself. Why you talk to yourself? I wish to have an intelligent conversation.
Weather forecast for tonight. Dark. Continued dark overnight with...
Chance of darkness.
No.
Ending with sunrise.
No. With wildly scattered lightning by morning.
Nah.
If you live long enough, sooner or later, everybody you know...
Boom.
Yes?
Dies.
Close, but not quite.
Well, what you dead?
Incorrect. Has cancer.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Soft drop. I might give you half a point for that. I will. Soft rock music isn't rock, and it ain't music. It's just
Boom.
Yep.
Soft.
Correct.
Oh, fucking time.
I just leave the screensaver under at this point.
No.
Reminds me of something my third grade teacher said to us. She said, "You show me a tropical fruit and."
Oh!
Boom.
Yes.
I'll show you a hula girl.
Damn close. That is damn close. Oh, you show me, and I'll show you.
And get half a point for that.
Yes, of course he can.
Yes!
Because he should be fair, he is close.
That means I have two
It's,
full points in this round.
And it was on a cocksucker.
I'll show you one of those from Guatemala.
Yeah. I'll show you a cocksucker from Guatemala.
Alright.
The IQ and the
No half point for me. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
No, I'd reject your half point.
You rejected it. That means he doesn't get it.
Dan, do you want it?
No, you can't just do it.
You it's similar to when you don't get a question right, dude. He's just offering it over to the other side.
No.
And quite frankly, yes!
Bullshit.
He's a quiz master general. I
I'm
could
the
really declare bullshit on this entire round.
As soon as someone is identified as an unsung hero,
Woo!
Yep.
He becomes a sung hero.
close but not quite there. You're living on a prayer.
Oh, he becomes Bon Jovi.
Oh.
Dan?
Living on a prayer.
Surely they're not an unsung hero anymore.
He no longer is.
I would steal that. Let's give Steve half a point for that anyway.
Yeah.
I thought your quote was closer.
We'll give you half a point as well.
Right,
Share the point.
We'll take half a point each on that one.
You can prick your
we
finger.
are the friendliest conversation ever. Right?
You can prick your finger.
Woo! Just don't finger your prick.
Correct. And so concludes the George Carlin point round.
I will.
Now, Stephen,
Yes. Watch that point fuck me over.
Dan,
Would it be also if it was a tiebreaker?
funny you should say that.
Oh no, it's not, is it?
No, it's not. I just don't.
Oh, I'm an old man. Don't play with my heart.
Dan, you have 18 points. Stephen, you have 20 points.
Yes! Yes! I finally did it! I climbed to the top of the mountain! No, Dan, hand it over.
No.
I'm the champion.
No.
Dan?
No!
Dan?
No!
That makes it feel any better. I'm the shout champion! Give me the belt. 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 Yeah!
Championship
Yes!
title.
Finally!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Yes!
presenting you your new
Woo!
quiz champion, Steve Jones 3, 1, 3!
Yes! So how long before losing?
That's Dan.
A month, right? Okay, so Dan. So you can either charge me to a rematch, which will take place. Well, what's the date in 4 weeks' time?
The date in 4 weeks' time will be the carry the 5, add the salmon, then take away Charles.
27th.
Well,
Yes!
that's after last episode. So I'll tell you what. We're supposed to have the ultimate quiz on the last episode, right?
Yes. Which would now mean that you would have to take part because you won.
Not necessarily. What if I gave you a rematch beforehand?
See, here's the thing though.
What if we.
I'm going to be quiz master next round. Because I ain't done it yet.
You want to be quiz master?
I want to be quiz master Joe next one. So therefore it'll be the Lone Walker 1 versus Steve Jones 3, 1, 3.
Okay.
I only ask one thing.
Yes.
Don't give me any shitty musicals to do.
Alright. Okay. Well, quick question though.
Mhm.
Does that not mean that technically whoever wins the quiz, which will be what? Because the next one would have to be before the ultimate quiz.
Yes.
So that'll be what, in 2 weeks' time?
Yes.
So whoever wins that one will be the final champion of 2012.
Yes. But it's okay though.
Yeah.
because I'm going to win the ultimate
Well,
quiz.
yeah, I will be quiz mastering that one.
Yes, because I'll be the representative for #Marker.
Yes. It'll be beautiful. So, you're going to be the quiz master for the next one, so we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks time?
Yes.
When I will beat you to retain the hashtag.
It is going to take me a little longer to do it than just a week or so. So, do you have a special subject that you in mind now?
Excuse me.
No. Assaulting your brother like that is not a very wise thing to do.
Anyway, basically, a specialist subject. Yes.
I choose
Disney's Aladdin.
I choose Barney Stinson Quarters.
And
Okay.
if you wish, you may include Return of Jafar and Prince of Thieves, if you need more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Well, I'm just giving you the option.
And if you wish, you can also drink beer while creating my questions.
I'm going to do it. What do you think I'm going to do during the whole quiz?
Drink vodka.
No.
So, yes, so Adam, you're doing Body Stinson Quotes.
Donuts!
I'll do Aladdin the movie,
Donuts!
in which, in 2 weeks' time, I will be the reigning and defending hashtag shout out. You wish
I'll
I
be
had
the
come
one-
back now, don't you?
I'll be the
Doesn't
one
make a
beating
difference because I'm still the
Yeah.
best in the world or whatever I do.
I'll be the one beating you.
Oh, I can't.
Please, you can beat yourself if you know what I mean.
And that
Yeah,
would
no,
lend
you-
us over to shameless plugs, I believe.
Shameless plugs where we plug the shit of ourselves.
You can follow us on Twitter.
Oh. But, so, because I was gone for 2 weeks, you guys do this now.
Yep.
And I don't.
Yep.
So what do I do on the show then?
Nothing.
I'm the producer.
We'll
Yeah.
produce it then.
Oh!
Go produce a nap.
Why did you produce a title win?
Or some dinner.
Because I'm not in the quiz this
You
week.
can follow us all on Twitter. You can follow the Lone Walker 1 at.
The Lone Walker 1.
The number one.
Pretty straightforward. You can follow myself, the Geek King, at
The Lone Walker
Geek_King. That's G_KING. You can follow the boss at Steve Jones, number 3. Follow us on Facebook.
Shout the show.
Facebook.com/shout the show.
I believe stuff is kind of getting put onto there. It's
It is,
the
don't worry.
Lone Walkers remain, so follow us on Tumblr at tumblr.com/shout the show.
Or shouttheshow.tumblr.com.
Follow Dan on
That will work
Tumblr.
well.
Yes, that
Follow
might
Dan on Tumblr at Geek_King.
Geek
Geek
King.
Dash King.
Just Geek,
Yeah,
Geek King.
Geek King.
Follow me on Tumblr at SteveJones313.tumblr.com.
And see what I posted earlier in the day.
Yes.
Follow Lone Walker 1 on Tumblr at thelonewalker1.tumblr.com and see what I posted on the night before.
Socks!
Socks indeed, people. Socks indeed.
And don't forget, in 2013, we'll be moving strictly onto YouTube, forgoing the whole process of using Blip TV because we're kind of getting sick of their swag.
You bunch of cunts.
So,
You give me for haters, or I start bombing places.
so YouTube will be our home in 2013. So make sure you are following us at youtube.com/the Wandering Angel. Well, you have to use user
/users /the Wandering
I don't know
Or
why.
if you're watching, or you could go over to YouTube, that little box at the top next to YouTube, type in #shout, click search. When it comes up on the show,
Yeah.
just subscribe to whatever's on there.
Yeah, it
Yes.
should work. So yeah, our next episode obviously be next week on the weekend of and all that wonderful stuff.
No one.
We're off.
Well, kind of. Next episode will be the next episode. We're just not going to give a date right now when it will be.
I've fixed me drivers.
We're still not going to give a date.
Fine.
Don't get
It'll
a date
be-
until
it'll
you're
work.
ready for commitment.
This is all going to work so much better in 2013 though. 2013 is going to be a big year for us.
It is. It's going to be awesome.
I
switched
your
So basically, I would say that's all from us.
There's all from us on.
How?
Whoa. We've got to do the whole, we're all off to kind of joke. We always do. No, we're all off to ... But
We're off to Acapulco.
and we're all off to celebrate my title win with donuts and fajitas and Pepsi.
He's mine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Once I get my fiver off you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, change the subject now, do it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're off to read Nightwing, Deadpool, and of course watch lots of How I Met Your Mother because we're cool like that.
Indeed.
Except I don't like How I Met Your Mother. So I'm not going to get any of the body sticks and quotes. You disgraced.
Because it will be right here on.
Hashtag!
No, hang on. I do this, man.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't get to do the intro bit.
No.
So the next time on, and there are 2 syllables.
Billy Gunn.
Billy
Gunn. You're Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn, need Shawn Michaels.
You got to do it once.
You left for a period of time, and then Shawn had to take over.
You realise I can just edit it so I say the entire thing.
I will mess up your continuity.
You already mess up my continuity.
Here on.
Hashtag.
Wait for it. Shout!